morning, guys. January 29, 2025. This one here I got a call for tub shower valve that needs to be replaced. It's a two-handle type, and he wants to go back with a single lever for his mother. So I'm going over there and rip and tear and replace it. I have to put a mistake plate in and whatnot. So that's what we'll do. Try to get you some shots. All right, we got issues over here with the tankless. Let's see what our low limit set at. Low limit. Got it at 140. It's too flipping low. Huh. It's kind of weird. Economizer wants to be shut off. That's off. Our low limit's not working. That's kind of weird. It's 155. Our low limit's not working. What's this thing? Low limit's not working. 140. High limit. Well, the low limit's not working on the control. That's what our problem is. It only goes up to 140. That's no good. No good. See? The low limit's only going up to 140. I got the economizer off. I got the high limit at 200. Won't go past 140. Isn't that weird? High limit, low limit. Let's try the low limit now. Oh, it won't go past 140. Gotta change this control. So she's gonna, this is a new boiler. She's gonna call back. Look at the size of this fucking thing. Holy shit. She's gonna call this guy back. Look how big this fucking boiler is. Holy shit. November 23 it was installed. She's gonna need to have this. She's gonna see if she can call this guy back, and he should have it under warranty. There's a damper noise. I gotta figure that out. Why is there a damper noise? I gotta figure that out. Let me get my tools. Look at the fucking 1-inch pipe, 1-inch supply, 1-inch supply and return, and this is a fucking 5-6-inch boiler, 6-section boiler. What a fucking monster! What a fucking monster! Look at the oil line right in the ground. Unbelievable. Can't have that. Where's the oil tank? I don't even know where the fucking oil tank is. Look at that. No OSV valve. Wow. I can't even touch the fucking thing. Not good. Alright, here's the homeowner's oil safety. Homeowner's oil heating system upgrade and insurance law. Alright, so as of September 30th, 2011, you must upgrade the home heating system equipment to prevent leaks from tanks and piping that connect to the furnace. So whenever you know, me as an oil burner guy, if I go in there and I see an oil line that's in the concrete, it has to be upgraded, or you're not covered under the homeowner's. Oil spills falls under the homeowner's insurance. So whenever there's an oil spill, the homeowner's insurance gets involved. If it's not upgraded, they won't pay. So I'm going to give you guys some shots of this stuff, and you could read it if you want. I'll give you, you know, some shots, and then I'll move it down, and you could read some more. You could pause it if you want. Pause it and read it. And you can see down the bottom down here some more of the stuff. You know, you could look it up on the website, Mass website, if you wanted. Basically what it does is, there's a couple of options you could have. You could put an OSV valve at the tank, oil safety valve. What that does is, if this original line is in the concrete, in the ground, the lime from the concrete or the dirt eats through the copper, and then all this oil could leak into the ground. So if you have a protected oil line in the ground, the oil can't leak in the ground because it goes in the protective sleeve and bubbles up on both ends. So if you have a protected oil line, you're covered, or you put an OSV valve in. If not, you could run an overhead oil line. Overhead oil line. It's not in the ground. But this guy just put this new boiler in a year ago and never upgraded the oil line. So it's a big red flag. I really can't touch it until they get a hold of him and he corrects it. I could go back and, you know, replace, sell him a new control, which is not going to be under warranty, because the guy just, you know, I'm not warrantying his shit. And I could put an OSV valve or run a new oil line overhead, but that guy that put the system in should have did it. They gave him a price, so she's going to straighten it out with him first. I talked to the son. I guess he's from down in Georgia or something. And I told him the situation, and he wanted me to get involved with it. I told him to call the guy back who did the job first and iron it out with him. If he won't do it, I'll have to go there and straighten out his mess, and they'll have to go after him for my money, I guess. The reason why I went over there was for a no hot water to the shower. Well, the thing's only going to 140. Should be 160, the low limit. What do you think, Molly? It's a real shit show. Yeah, I know it is. She's got all kinds of beds. This is where she eats, up here on the computer desk. Some snacks. Look at this pot. $250,000 or more. I've seen them cost $350,000 for an oil spill. What happens is, if there's an oil spill, this is what happens. If there's an oil spill, EPA gets involved. They gotta do is they gotta jackhammer the whole floor out, dig all the dirt that's contaminated, and if it gets into the water, then you're really screwed. And then they take this dirt, and it's a contaminated waste. They gotta take it to New Jersey. They just can't dump it around here. They gotta take it to New Jersey. So these oil spills cost crazy money. So I don't play around when it comes to oil spills. If this line that's not protected rots in the ground, which it will, all this oil from this tank dumps in the ground and contaminates all the groundwater, and everything. Makes a flippin' shit show. And as soon as I touch something like that, I'm kind of like liable for it, so I'm very careful. I can't take a $350,000 hit. Not good.